Hello everyone, PostGame here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Rumble Blast. Last time we completed the game itself, and now we're ready to go into the bonus content this game has to offer. Now, the bonus content for this game isn't super big. You defeated Darkrust! Yeah, way to go, Pikachu! You caught up with me only 5 minutes late. I am a hero. I'm a hero sandwich. After you brought peace back to Toyland, the World Access elevator started working again. I hear there are some amazingly tough battles above. You should go have a look. Not now. So yes, this right here, this will take us to, well wait, where is it? There it is. So now this will take us to the game's bonus content. A majority of it, I should say. And a lot of this bonus content I'm going to show up today is why I love this game so much and why I think it's probably one of the best in the series. So, first things first. Well, let me go see what I can do with this. Because I think I have to access part of the upper levels in order to access the other part of the bonus content I'm thinking of before I can access everything else the bonus content has. Anyway, upper levels. Hello, you two. Welcome to the upper levels of the World Axle. The battles here will be too much for you unless you brought along some very powerful friends. Now that Toyland is back to its usual peaceful self, you'll find powerful Pokemon in all the areas. You should gather some friends before taking on these battles. This machine before you works to raise the world rank, which is a trick for getting through battles. Good luck in your contests. So yes, we have battles we can go to now. So on the left here, we have Battle Royales, the EX 1, 2, and 3. I don't plan to show these off because much like when I did the original Pokemon Rumble project, these are incredibly hard and incredibly difficult to pull off. And you don't get much of a reward for it other than, hey, you beat this super secret boss at the end, which is usually Mewtwo or Darkrai. These are the team battles. Same thing, same idea at the end as a normal pick 3 Pokemon thing. This thing, however, is very important, but I'm going to save that until the very end. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to earlier portion. I'm going to go back to earlier stages. Where do I usually have the most luck? Ice, Northerly Town. Now this may take me a while of cutting, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Speedy Electabuzz and I'm just going to try and book it to the end of a stage just to show you what I mean. A lot quicker than if I were to putz around here. So they mentioned that in various stages there are much more powerful friends or Pokemon that we can befriend. Well, let me get to the end of a stage. Like I said, I'm just going to blaze through it, but I'm going to get Meadow Star 1. Oh, right, because the world rank automatically raises up when you beat the game. So I guess I'll explain more about that later, because what I want to show you is a little bit further in. So I'm just going to be going as fast as I can to the end of the stage and hoping that it's there. Thank God for being speedy. Andale, arriba. I may actually have to go back to much earlier stages than this to fully show it off well because, yeah, I don't think I'm in the right level. I don't think I'm in the right power level range at this point because the world's rank has increased by enough that Pokemon are stronger. Okay, no, it's not here. Okay, so we're gonna hit start, return to town. So what I'm looking for is those exclamation point things, and I'm gonna go back to Toy Town just to try and work this out. But basically, the exclamation point trampolines there. Oh, hi. Thank you. Floating in the fountain. What's that? It looks like you could fill it up with glow drops and carry it with you. Here, I'll give it a try. Now, oh, so it's a on-the-go revive for the world axle bits up top. Fun. Anyway, the exclamation point spring that was there. Basically, I'm looking for it to sparkle, and I'm going to try and blitz through these levels as fast as possible to try and get it at least once. But I'm looking for the final spring at the end of these stages to sparkle and shimmer and shine, so I can show off something rather interesting. Togepi! Oh, is it gonna do? Yep. Notice how that was a 1300 Togepi. There's not an error here, and I'm really gonna draw this out to explain it to you in the end, and explain and have this basically be my proving point as to why this game is so awesome. It's not sparkling. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep trying, but I'll go ahead and cut ahead until I make the attempt where I get to a sparkling spring, and then I'm gonna clear out the Pokemon around it so I can actually focus while doing it. So I guess this will be a quick cut here while I try and get to the thing I'm trying to show you to prove a point for me. I'll be a moment, folks. So in my endeavors, I went and I basically KO'd a few enemies because I thought there was going to find something else here that I guess I should elaborate on now that I'm remembering it and the fact it happens. Once you have beaten the game once, new abilities become available, much like this Rattata has Heroic, which increases its power, not its attack or defense, its power, which explains why it is a 2112 Pokemon and not like a 1300. So this is something to look out for if you're going through and replaying the game, kind of like I'm hinting towards at this point, is that some Pokemon will now have different abilities. Some Pokemon will also have multiple abilities. If I find one while going through my endeavors, I will show you. But if you find a Pokemon, if you knock over a Pokemon and it has a certain aura around it, there is a chance that it will have multiple abilities associated with it. So I guess I'll try for that every now and again while I'm running through fields. So back to me running around like a madman. Ah, there it is. Got it. Okay. So, sorry, I had to resume my timer here. So, that Centret I got, the Super Centret. That's the one I was talking about. I don't know how much of a chance it is to get this kind of ability, but when you get this ability, it basically has two abilities attached to it, not just one. So, this has Hardy, increased defense, I believe, and has Steel Boost. All Steel type attacks get boosted damage. So there you go. That's what I was trying to show off. This super ability. I forgot what it was called because it only shows up in PostGame. But that's one of three things I need to show off. And the other two, well, I guess the other three are going to be coming up as soon as I get what I want to happen with the end of level exclamation point. So, moving on to that some more. So, I'm taking a little break from the monotony of finding a sparkling springboard, because apparently it's not in the cards for me at the moment, to show off this. I remember this existed while I was going through all my endeavors. I don't remember what it is myself. Oh my god. I'm boned. Huh? So I guess there's various hideouts on the open world, on the overworld field, I guess, that I... No. So I guess what we got here, like I said, what we have here is various battle arenas that are located in those little patches of ground that I basically said, oh hey, we'll come back to this later, I guess, when it's all said and done. Well, that's what happens when it's all said and done. You basically fight a certain Pokemon in a hole. Huh, not half bad moves in half of these. Alright, anyway. So then when that happens, you get kicked back out, and you cannot enter again for a while. I don't know what the set time of that is. It might be a day, it might be 2 days, I don't know. But yeah, I just remember that was a thing that was available, and I wanted to show it off. But let's just say right now I'm trying a lot of other various stages while I'm doing this, and getting the one that I want is kind of hard to get right now. So this is going to take me a while. It's already been half an hour of just recording, playing through at this point. But when I do actually get it to work, you'll be the first to know, and then we will explore the happiness within. So once again, be right back. There it is. That's the one I've been after. Everything clear out. I want to talk more about this in more detail. And I'm glad I found this one too, because it has a special symbolics for me. Symbolism behind it for me. Everybody just shut up and get out! Are we done now? Okay. So, the shiny springboards here, or the sparkling springboards you see here, they are a 5% chance of happening. How do I know it's a 5% chance? Because I went and looked up information because I thought I was failing for that long. Now, these have a 5% chance of appearing in every normal stage. In every normal stage in the game. Oh, man. Sorry, distraction. They have a 5% chance of appearing in every single normal area of the game, normal fighting area, so to say. But the Pokemon that you encounter there changes depending upon what stage you're at. So for this stage, well, we get flung up here to a familiar location, and we fight. We fight a legendary. This particular legendary is my favorite legendary. Giratina. It's going to pop my butt. It is strong. Run away. Okay, never mind. So, okay. I have an idea. It's probably the dumbest idea I've had this week, but it's an idea. Oh my god, it is so weak. What's Hyper Fang do? Okay. Heroic Rattata, get in there. Do stuff. Alright. Just keep moving. It's a very difficult fight because it's a legendary, so of course it should be difficult. Oh, I was gonna try and switch up before I got knocked out. Crap. Crap. Let's try this Dusknoir we just got. Run away! This is a very scary situation I'm set up in. Now, almost all the time when you get into these areas, you will almost always get the Pokemon that's hiding within. Ow. Okay, move out of the way. But we're gonna hide in the corner and try this again. I'm out of options, really. I'm kind of out of options to fight this thing with. Actually, I'm not. Okay, I kind of am. Wait until it goes like that, and then come back here and get another one. I am so close to dead, you don't even understand. Giratina, we're supposed to be friends? Oh god, I can't use this anymore. It's too weak. I'm getting too weak. I can try and crunch it. And now I can't even crunch it because I'll get knocked out in one hit. This is a problem. Just take your lumps, Giratina. I love you, man. I stayed too long. Dang it. No, that was it. Crap. Well, we don't get it, but... well, you do see that you do at least get a shot at a legendary every time you visit one of these areas. I'm severely underleveled right now, so I guess I'm kind of rushing trying to get a legendary. So what you saw me do was a stupid idea. But, yeah, then it's like, befriend more powerful friends. But, now that we have that set, I'm going to go back to the World Axle just to basically set the field for everything else that we're going to talk about in this bonus episode. So, the Giratina you saw there. Like I said, legendaries like Giratina there appear in set locations. Giratina there, its origin form or its normal form will appear in all Haunt Yard locations. All Pokemon that you can find do appear in every stage, but some of them have stipulations that go in front of it. And this is going to be the part where I have fun editing, so prepare for many images. So first off, let's talk about the big kahunas here. If you want to get Mewtwo, possibility of having Mewtwo join your team or befriend Mewtwo, you have to complete all of the Battle Royale EXs within the upper level of the World Axle, which I'm going to go to really quick. But you have to complete all 6. You have to complete all 6 of these Battle Royales that are over here. If you wish to have Arceus be a chance to be befriended, you have to defeat all 6 of the team battles over here. And then Mewtwo will appear in factories, and Arceus will appear in the tower levels. Let's see, and I'm going to try and go to each of the areas just so I can explain things better. Let's see. Because some of them are more area specific. Lugia will appear in any and all beach levels, or has a chance to appear there. Ho-Oh will appear in... Let's go with Fire Breathing Melon for this one. Ho-Oh will appear in all... Where's that level? There it is. Ho-Oh will appear in all Autumn Wood levels. Latios and Latios will appear in all Meadows fields. Kyogre appears on all beach levels. Groudon appears on all magma levels, or lava levels. Rayquaza appears on all tower levels. Deoxys will appear in all factory levels. Dialga will appear in all cave levels. Palkia will appear in all lake levels. Yeah, this is getting hard to say. Heatran will appear in all magma levels. Regigigas will appear in all desert levels. Giratina, which we have already seen, appears in all horror levels. Cresselia will appear in every treetop level. Darkrai appears in all horror levels. Or haunt yards, I guess. And here's where we start getting into the stipulations where you need to do one thing before the other. So I guess I'll list it off in such a way. Virizion will appear in all forests. Terrakion will appear in all canyons. Cobalion will start appearing in all caves after you have defeated both Terrakion and Virizion. And here's the ones that actually get kind of dumb. Well, at least these 3 that I'm going to mention in tandem get kind of dumb. Tornadus will appear in the Volcanic Slope Autumnwood level, 3-2 Autumnwood. But only after you encounter it 3 times on the overworld, which is a completely random chance that you will have that happen. The same goes for Thunderous, but it will appear in 3-3 Autumnwood after finding it 3 times in the wild. Just running into it randomly. I'm going back to the World Axle right now, sorry. And Landorus will appear on 3-2 Autumnwood after you've defeated both Tornadus and Thunderous. And the last 3 Pokemon, the other legendaries from Generation 5. I said the wrong one. Reshiram will appear in all cave levels. Zekrom will appear in all cave levels as well. And Kyurem will appear on the only level I haven't mentioned yet, Glacier levels. So you have your pick of the litter for legendaries. It just depends upon how dedicated are you to getting the legendaries. And the very last thing I wish to show you for this one-off video is this orb here. Pokemon in all areas will be stronger if you raise the world rank. Will you raise the world rank for 1 million Pokecoins? So you can increase the power level of all Pokemon you encounter if you go to this orb with the money you've collected. We're currently in Star 1, so we've automatically had our power level risen up, our world rank risen up by 1. The world rank is, as far as I know, infinite. There is no limit to the world rank. And you need to do this in order to conquer all of the battle EXs. And you need to raise your world rank several times in order to get more powerful Pokemon capable of defeating EX6 of both of these. But there's a bonus to that. The cost to use that goes up every time you use it. So now it costs 1 million, next time it's going to cost 2 million. But every time you use it, the amount of coins enemy Pokemon drop are also drastically increased. So what this means is, as of now in the post-game, like the normal games, it is the perfect time to complete your befriendment decks, or Pokédex, whichever you like to call it. It is also the perfect time to go find legendaries you like, because after all that grinding, you can just keep on making everything stronger, getting stronger Pokemon, and making this game near infinite replayability. You can play this game forever. There is no end to it. Have I made it clear enough? This game can go on for as long as you're willing to go on with it. And that is a big reason why I love this game, is because it has no end to its replayability. Oh man, now that is a bonus episode and a half for you. But everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching. Get out of my shot. You get out of my shot too. I do want to thank you all so much for watching this project of Let's Play Pokemon Rumble Blast. It was a blast. Oh. I'm terrible, I know. But this has been fun playing for you guys, and I'm glad that a lot of you did enjoy the project while I was playing it. I also want to mention, because this is a big step forward for me as well. This game is the first game I have recorded on my 3DS capture card. I made sure that this project you see here was the very first thing I recorded on this device. It is one of my favorite games, and I wanted to make it, and I want to do something special for this particular game. This is getting way too sentimental, I know, but stick with me. Like I said in the ending, see if you like this game, see if you can find it at a used game retailer or somewhere. I can tell you from a personal friend account that somebody I know has found this game for $8. It is not an expensive game. And the fact that it is nearly replayable forever and always means that you would never have to get rid of it. But that's enough. I've sung this game's praises enough. I may do a video in the future regarding the 2-player mode, but at this time, I don't know anybody close enough to me that also has a copy of this game that will be willing to show off the multiplayer or 2-player mode of this game. So that's going to be a long way in the future if I do show that off. But I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching this project. I do hope you've enjoyed everything this game has to offer. And until next time, or next game, I will see you there.